Welcome everyone to session 0. We are very, very sorry for the delay, but you'll find there are a few differences this evening, and in order to get that to work, I had to pretend to know how computers work, which I very patently do not know how to do. So we will be nice and brief with the beginnings, and let's get our players in. There they all are. Now I do have to unmute them, so just bear with me 1 second. Welcome Anthony, welcome Brendo, welcome Kitty, and welcome Sasha. Everybody is on and we should be going. How are we all doing?
Awesome, thanks.
Doing good.
Yeah, all right.
Rough little cut there of the music, and it's lovely to have you all on. So this evening, and there's Brad with the patented sheep noise. What would the beginning of a stream be without a screaming sheep? So it's lovely to have you four with me, but it is also lovely to have all of you in chat with us as well as we head back into Vandalia. Now, in the real world, have we missed anything exciting, folks? What's going on? Now, obviously, Brendo, there's a story behind that. I feel like we should have asked, we should have invited you to come in, or you'd still be outside. So, tell us what's going on there.
Oh, with me, well, I've been shooting a bunch of promo videos for the Ride in the Blood finale that's happening on Saturday. Spent the last 6 hours doing it, completely lost track of time. Was like, oh no! Guess I'm vamping it up. This is my publicity stunt for the stream.
Of course, that begs the question, when are you going to come dressed as Formosus?
Do you know, we have been talking about that. I don't know. If I can figure out a way of cosplaying Formosus, I will do it.
I think yours is definitely the hardest.
Yeah. I think just the red body paint. And I'd have to shave my beard.
I don't know.
No.
I reckon red with the sort of dusty, well-cut beard as well. It could work.
We'll have to go on some kind of seafaring adventure, so then it makes sense for Formosus to have like that scruffy look.
Yeah, that's it.
So he looks like
Get
a bit
one
of
of
a
those
bum.
like a tricorn hat, but with like holes so the horns can come out.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
Well, you'll be pleased to know that I have stats for boats all set up, just in case. And the entire south of the continent is built around a loosely allied raft of cutthroats and pirates and merchant traders and that kind of stuff.
They sound like my kind of people, let's be honest.
Yeah,
Sounds
so
like
that's
a fun adventure.
That's definitely an option around down the track a little bit. Down in the La Hostile Islands, I think I called them. Although I think Sasha, your character Elfie is probably going to become a lot more difficult once you can explode wings out of your back every day.
Probably get that checked.
Yeah. sounds
I think you
fun.
might be on mute there, Sasha, because I can only see your mouth moving.
Yeah, I can't hear.
Nope, no heary.
Well, I've been doing nothing. I've just been waiting for this game for 2 weeks.
Well, you'll be pleased to know that I did a little bit of prep this time.
Oh, my crazy talk.
But I've been playing around with Dungeon Alchemist, so I've got a couple of little maps that we've got, and I've been playing around with just the general area and where you all might be going. So last time we had a bit of a run-in with a hag named... I wrote it down again. You really think I should remember my own names that I made up?
Cool.
But as it turns
I mean,
out,
it's just so many names.
hard to know.
An entire database.
Balia. That's what it's called to you. Balia.
Yeah.
I like how you like to us.
Yeah, to
Oh
us.
god.
Yeah. Well, you know.
All right, any good there, Sasha? Still not hearing you. I found that I had to right-click on on your name on our chat in Discord for it to work. I'm just sort of playing around with it now. I heard a whoop. It's all going wrong. So early. What have I done? I've made all the things go a different size. I am not good at this. Sorry. I don't even know how to make the picture go back to the right direction. This may have been a terrible idea.
I tried disconnecting and reconnecting.
Ah.
Did that?
Yes, you're in now.
You're back.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Gotcha.
When in doubt, have you tried turning it off and on?
Always, right?
I swear that the problem here is Discord and not the rest of us.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I have a lot of trouble with Discord when I'm doing video stuff. It's fine for audio, but as soon as I put video on, I don't know, just doesn't like it. And Discord doesn't like my favorite headset either.
And Discord apparently doesn't like our setup because it just stopped it all.
No.
It just froze and all disappeared. Oh dear.
Oh, yeah.
This is the
Just
danger.
can't win.
This is the danger of trying. Ah, there it is.
Never try.
Trying to do a new
Aren't you,
thing.
aren't you a teacher? Shouldn't that not be what you think? That's not the message you should be sending.
Never try. Set your sights so
Never
so
try.
low that no one will even care if you succeed.
If you sabotage yourself, then no one can do it for you. These are not messages that you should be endorsing.
This is true.
Aim low and achieve.
So I can't.
Okay, I can see everyone in the stream.
Hey, I can hear you.
Yeah, I've got you now. Just trying to set up the layout of this because I accidentally popped it out, and now when I accidentally pop it out, it doesn't work. Anyway, where were you all going? While I try and unmess up this whole situation, where were you all planning to go after last session?
Oh my god.
Mm.
We checked out the stump, right? That's how we got to here.
Yeah.
That's right.
And we knew that there was something up with the Maze Lord.
Mhm.
And because we met him just last night and he was holed up in a little shack across the way in this village to go and do another little reconnoiter, just to suss out what might be up with him.
Yep.
And I think if it was something we could sort out, then fine. And if not, not. And then we're going to go, I don't know, orphan feeding? I don't know. Someone else have to fill me in.
No, the opposite of that.
Orphan eating.
What were we planning on doing at the end of last session? Because we came out and it was like daytime again still. Like
Yeah.
back to the morning, and it was all normal. And I think we ended there and didn't actually decide on what we were doing next.
No. It was it was Althea, your thing. If we just swing past, or we could swing past and check out the Maze Lord, but then you were keen on walking into the Rats Warren or something.
The Rat's
Right, yeah.
Maze.
Yeah, isn't it 2 birds, 1 stone? So we can do
Yeah,
the maze
yeah.
lords and the orphans,
Yeah,
and then
because
that,
we've already met the Maze Lord in that little bit there,
she's got
but a lot of the safety nets that the Maze Lord has had set up for the for the Rat's Nest Orphanage, as it's called,
Yep.
have seemed to have been falling apart recently.
Yeah.
It's like he seems to not be himself, and he seems to be just not doing the things that he usually does to actually look after people, which is the one reason why organizations like that are allowed to exist.
And it
So-
was Darrow that told you that
Yeah.
he was
Yeah.
acting differently and asked if you'd seen him. Now, you had, but it had been the first time, really. So you had no frame of reference as to what was going on there. So
So we're
I-
going to go and say, are you okay?
something like that, yeah. So,
I'd rather go check out, because I at least know what it's like in the Rat's Nest. So if we can go check out the Rat's Nest, we can see what's actually going on there, and I have a frame of reference on what that's supposed to be like.
Now, the Rat's Nest is the name for the entire lower area of Sedendria. So anyone who's not highborn or attached to the very militaristic leadership style of the marshal, the High Marshal, tends to be a part of the Rat's Nest, which is that kind of region. It's probably 3 or 4 miles back to the city, so if you wanted to stop by here and just see whether the Maze Lord was still going on, you could, or you could head out, but I would recommend that you probably stop back and get the rest of your gear from the tavern.
Oh yeah, we're definitely getting the rest of our gear first.
Just leave it.
Yeah.
So I should suggest that you don't have any great difficulties getting back there. I think we may have finished just as you were walking back onto the balcony thereof. So as you walk inside, you notice in the foyer a couple of people checking out, but among them you notice 3 individuals hanging together awkwardly in the corner of the sort of entrance to the hallways where people are collecting their bags. Awkward not because they're standing there, that's what you do in a hotel, but because of the way they're dressed. There is somebody who very clearly to you, Formosus, looks musically inclined.
Competition.
And someone to you, Remy, who looks strong and fighty. And another person who looks like they'd be a deft hand at healing someone, and you...
So no replacement for me then.
No, that's right. You'll notice I didn't say somebody like you, Tanare. And just the way they're standing together, one of them's looking at the door a lot, the other one's looking out the other way. They seem on edge.
Suspicious.
And as you walk in, you see them just talking amongst themselves from time to time with side glances, furtive looks around the room. They're definitely, I wouldn't say not your normal patrons, but they're definitely not acting like they came here for a pint.
I'd like to try and listen in on them.
Roll me a listen check with our fancy new check online, and if I have played these right, our viewers will be able to see your roll down in the little green box below Remy. So let's see how it goes. Hey, it worked. There we go. +3 perception for Elfia for a 15. So you all walk in, there's plenty of people around there, and your second perception was a 12.
I don't know why it hit it twice, honestly.
That's right, we'll take the 15.
Yeah.
You hear the one with the with the lyre on their back say, "But why don't we just go now? It's just across the way." And the more burly one says, "You've got to wait a little while after breakfast before you go into your new boss's, I don't even know what they call it, safe house. Just wait, will you? Nothing's going to happen. Nobody's looking for us. We were told to meet there, but go quietly." The third one sort of looks up and goes, "Do you remember the password?" And then you see them look around, and the other one goes, "Shh! Don't say it out here." And then they go on, they're talking about what's going on, and sort of that's the only part of it. After they shush, they seem to sort of shut it down a little bit. And other than that, there's a few goings on, but everyone seems to be either leaving for the day or setting in for a day at the bar. You can go and grab your things. They're probably not in the room anymore. You're past checkout, so they'll probably be able to be checked from the front counter there. What would you like to do?
Then watch these 3, and then give the Maze Lord his yellow sticker, "Are you okay?" sticker, and then head into the Rat's Maze.
They stand. They stand there for a few more minutes, and then they move back past you and out the front door. And as they walk past, you see one of them. The one with the lyre looks at you, Formosus, cocks her head, and says, "You?"
This is the famous Formosa. Sus.
Ah.
And as
See?
he does that, I press the digitation to just make sparks just like sparkle out of my hands.
Everybody knows him.
Oh, I saw your poster at the college.
I have posters everywhere, my friend. It is just part of the whole celebrity status that I have.
Yes, the college head said you were an ass. But I hear you play all right.
I mean, I am good at what I do. Some people do not like me as a person. That is their problem. But it is so good to meet you, stranger. Who are you?
I'm just a simple traveller. Name's Dave. we got to go now. See you around. And he just sort of waves awkwardly and sort of turns to follow his mates. Shit,
I'm gonna give him like the once over. Like, what is he wearing? Does he seem like fashionable? Is he in, or is he not?
He looks like he's trying to make it. You know, you get the impression from what he said that probably some sort of music maker. Not your run of the mill busker though. Obviously, somebody who's gone a little bit further and just carries themselves with that way that you would think that another practicer of the bardic arts might.
Amateur. Yeah, got it.
And you can see, like, probably not as experienced as you. And then you realise that you've been here for about a week, and you're like, dude's gonna get eaten. And they head off. You know, standard fare. Just got a reasonably low cut blouse on, partially white, with some sort of burgundy trousers, with a nice little split on the inside on both sides. The lyre looks banged up. Probably needs to look after the instrument a bit more.
I'm definitely judging him hardcore as he's leaving.
But you
Just
judge
shaking my head.
You judge only the back of his head because he's
Yep.
off after
And
his
that
fellows.
damaged lyre, like, just
Got to look after your lyre.
that's it.
Burgundy trousers.
Well,
Jeez.
I know, right? I
got-
mean,
I just came up with an idea. So,
Uh-oh.
what we need... I know.
this might be a good one. I'm very excited to see what you have come up with.
So, best way to work out what's going on is to be part of what's going on. Now, Maze Lord probably has eyes all over the place. And I think we can get sort of a best of three worlds here. So, I reckon we could go see if there's any particularly well-off people looking for a entourage into any events or parties. And I'm pretty sure we've got a pretty good sales pitch on that, having the famous Famostus. Remy, you fit the dashing, roguish warrior type.
And
Yeah.
do not sell yourself short. We have the famous pit fighter, the Ghost.
Look, I'm not even gonna bother arguing with you on that one. And Teneri, having a slightly creepy holy woman around always tends to set a bit of a tone, a little bit of eccentricity.
Now you
So I reckon we've got a pretty good
Slightly
sales
creepy.
pitch going on to try and work our way into what's happening. And while we're doing that, we can earn some coin and listen and try to work out what's going on.
And you do remember that you were explicitly told by the Maze Lord to come back the next day for some jobs.
I mean, that's true. So we could go back to Maze Lord. Is that today now?
Yeah, so that was you're now on the next day there. But
So
he
we
did.
could
he
drop by the
didn't-
Maze Lord, see what's going on there.
It seems good to me.
Let's do
Yeah.
it. Let's head over.
All right. Well, let's.
Can't hurt. I mean, it can, but
Strangely enough, it seems to regularly. Let's see
Yes.
how. All right. So, if you guys are not watching the screen, we've actually just jumped over to. Oh, you'll have it on Roll20, I should hope.
Mhm.
But I don't know whether you'll be able to see it at the moment because I've got to put your tokens on.
I don't have anything on Roll20. It's just black.
I think I might have to give you vision again. Hold on.
You also in Roll20 need to change focus from one map to the other by dragging the bookmark.
Oh, of course, I forgot about that. It has been a while. There we go. That might help.
That's it.
Check that dynamic lighting's there. Good. Check
Hello,
Tanari.
darkness, my friend.
Gonna have to turn your visions back on as well each time until I've set it up.
And for anyone who says proudly that they've got dark vision, congratulations. You can see like a 90s security
I
camera.
saw that today. I loved it. But it's only Formosus and you that have it, isn't it, Elfia?
Yep.
Well, luckily it's daytime at the moment, so we don't need to play around with that one quite yet. All right, have you all got some vision going on there?
Got no views.
I do not.
I have black.
Okay. Checking. This is one of those other problems. I've only just started using this again. Standard Fog of War on. Let's play with our dynamic lighting. Maybe I need to turn the dynamic lighting on. How did that go? Did that fix things?
Yep.
Nope. Not for me. Let me just refresh though.
It flickered.
So we have vision. It should now.
20 is
Yep, it
loading.
says loading determining scale sizes.
That's what I got too.
Yeah.
Okay, so it'll be loading up.
Yeah, no visibility currently. It came on for a second. You probably flicked something, possibly.
Vision. Yeah.
Under
I set
Under
it on-
dynamic lighting, there's a daylight option, which
Yeah.
then means we all see as infinitely except for walls that you specifically put in.
Alright, I've just stuck daylight on now. Did that help?
I think you need to place our tokens.
They're placed.
He's done
Ah, but you know what it is? I probably have to go and do a proper setup of edit, remove, delete, use selected token, save changes. So Tanare, I've just adjusted your token. That might bring it is appropriate at this stage. So, Benny Hill theme's just been played on the chat, and that's exactly appropriate for the situation at the moment. This is terrible. But again, it's really hard to know how to work it because we only catch up really around when we're playing because, lives happen. So, Remy, did yours just come up then?
No, I think what you've just done is associate the new token, the current token, with the character.
Yeah.
But if the token that's on screen is associated with me, I should be able to see it. It just you need to maybe see if it has vision ticked.
Yeah, it's got vision ticked. You've got token vision on, night vision off. Put that on as well, though. We'll just see what happens. Limited, bright light, low light, total light.
Yeah. I'm watching it in
Well,
Twitch.
this is why the stream is always called
Yeah.
Session Zero.
Exactly right. Brad says, just do it right, duh.
No, it's still not coming up. Can you
Nah,
just
for Session
click on-
Zero, we're learning how the campaign's gonna go.
That's
Can you
it.
just try my cog again? Because in the first one, oh, that's right.
What was that, sorry?
If you right click on the token, that's the character for Elfia, but the token itself.
Yeah, I'm just jumping through. Right click. There we go. We've got edit, delete, undo, front, back, advanced, layer.
No, on the cog.
Oh, just on the cog.
Vision. Yeah, so if you off dynamic lighting, go onto the first tab.
Details.
Yeah.
Ah, that's what we haven't got.
Not associated with me, so I don't have any rights to it. It's
Okay.
just a random token.
That's right. That one. I've just changed that there. But it is work. Tanare is saying that it's there.
That's now worked for me, and I can move around. Ha ha, hee hee, ha ha.
Perfect.
Ho, ho,
See
ho.
anything though?
Whee. I'm going to pray in the sprinkler while you're all doing yours.
I just still have a black.
Okay. Let me just turn your. Going to give you night vision for the minute, even though you don't have it.
You have dark vision. You have dark vision. Everybody has dark vision. You sound like the D&D writers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so Formosa, still nothing for you.
No, sadly not.
That should
Oh,
help.
I see. I can see.
I can fight!
Alfia, you're there too. Did that help for you, Sasha?
Yes, I can see.
So just
Hot damn.
I'm the only one in the dark, huh?
Now,
did that help?
let's see if I can work out.
No.
Select.
Uh,
There!
maybe you might have moved somewhere else on the screen, Tanare.
Let me just.
Just
It
scroll,
should be
scroll
up
up
the
or
top.
down, because that sometimes happens.
Yeah.
Give me a sec.
Do you see my pings? Wait, they should be.
DM, if you shift and ping on Tanare, it focuses it for her as well.
Okay.
All the characters.
There we go.
Sure.
I just shifted and pinged on top of you, Tanare.
It brings everyone to focus.
Hold on, it's still loading.
Ah.
Yeah. No, I can see the ping, like circles, but it's just a black rectangle. Yeah, it's just black.
Dynamic lighting. Vision is on. Night vision is set. You know what?
Like I can ping, but it's just black.
Okay, I've just deleted your token off, and I'm going to drag another one on. There you go. You're dragged on again. Your name is set. Player permissions, see and edit. Dynamic lighting set, but not working.
In roll 20 for you, Tanare, there's also a reconnect down the very bottom of the cog on the right. That's sort of without reloading the whole lot,
I'm just going to hit it with
Yeah,
my
just in case changes haven't applied for you.
Give it a go. Yeah, still nothing.
You're on the token layer.
I'll just
Well,
watch
while
it
we're
in
getting
the,
this sorted out, how's
stream.
everyone's days today? And that includes you, chat.
Yeah, especially chat. Let us know.
It's been a busy day.
Not just the day, the fortnight. Been 2 weeks.
So Tanare, move.
I didn't move. It wasn't me.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Tanare's character isn't in her journal.
Yeah, that's what I was just looking at. I didn't wonder if Tanare's actually been journaled up.
Brad's had a day.
Yeah, so it's just the name.
There we go.
Mhm.
And then if we save changes now, that should fix it.
I can see my token,
That's a
but
start.
still, I'm on a black thing still.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
But I can. Oh wait, hey, I can see.
Excellent. There you are. You were all in front of the Maze Lord's safe house where you were the other day. So you've just walked off the road and you see ahead of you, standing on the balcony, what looks to be a humanoid, probably a human from that distance, just standing there, looking all guardy-like.
Hail, Olaf. We return again, looking for the Maze Lord. Is he in?
Not right now. Who are you?
Remy L. We were here yesterday.
Yesterday, you say.
Yeah, I did say that.
What were you here for then?
We're reporting in. Got a bit of a few jobs going on, I think.
All
I
right.
did ask.
Yeah,
when we
Maze Lord told us
return.
to come back. Said
Oh.
it'd have work.
I'm sure we're expected.
All right. Straight inside. Check with the clerk.
Yes, sir.
You'll have to move us across doorways. We can't.
Just burn it down.
All right, on the couch.
Ooh, I'm gonna just get out the doorway and
Oh,
sit
yeah.
right here.
Ooh. So as you walk in, you see standing at the bottom door a thug-like looking individual.
Do you
Um,
recognize this one?
You do. It's Clarence. You guys beat the snot out of Clarence the other night because Clarence was being mean to a rabbit person. And Clarence sort of sits there and
I
looks up,
immediately have fire in my eyes, and they
Yeah,
do
yeah.
not leave him. Just like,
and sort of Clarence looks up.
Is this the guy who wasn't supposed to be drinking?
Nope. No, that was
Damn.
that was Alan. Oh no,
Hey,
that was,
Clarence.
no, not Alan. That was you don't know their names, but it was Nino that you humiliated and scarred for life for Moses.
he deserved it.
Yeah, of course.
Albert was the one who was supposed to have got the shopping and went to the pub instead. Clarence was one who gave up halfway through and barneyed off.
Mm,
And you recognise
Well,
this as the
yeah,
first
he's
one
the
to
one that-
run.
yeah.
And he's sitting there, he sees you come in, he sort of looks, eyes go wide, and pops through the door. Now, in the room, there's a couple of old couches there. It looks much as it did before. But there is an older elfish individual sitting at the desk at the end who sort of looks up and continues writing in the ledger. Looks up again. What are you doing here?
Well, the Maze Lord wanted us back today. Said I should have work.
Well, the Maze Lord's not here. Why would he say that?
I don't know, I'm not him.
It's not our place to question the Maze Lord.
I'll go over to the door and say, "Hey, Clarence," and open up and have a peek through.
Hey, Clary.
Pretending we're all old mates.
Yeah.
You look into the door and Clarence is standing nervously by the door and he jumps as you come through. And in the room are 4 others. Right next to you, you see a fairly burly looking individual. And there's 3 or 4 others just sitting around a table, just relaxing. Oi! The one sitting at the table farthest away, this one here, says, "Oi!
Oh, the party's in here.
You're not
Come in,
supposed
everyone.
you're not supposed to be in here. Off you go." And
Hey, is there a way to set the doors open?
if you try to walk past this guy, he pushes you back and goes,
Okay.
you don't come in here unless you're invited in here.
We were yesterday.
And he looks over and goes, "What's the matter with you, Clarence?" Clarence is like, nothing."
Does Clarence, is he reacting to us? Like, does he recognize us?
Yeah, he saw you
Yeah,
and
yeah.
went, whoa, 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 and you could see him sort of move out. He doesn't look like he wanted to have a lot to do with you right now.
Well, anyway, where's the boss? That's who we're here to see.
You wait with the clerk. You're not even supposed to be here. And they sort of bustle you back out into the main room. And the clerk sort of looks up again and goes, would you mind waiting? The Maze Lord isn't here right now, so you don't get to just run around. This is a safe house, don't you know? This is not very safe. It's more like Grand Central Station.
They're a bit loose, these guards. You want to
Yeah,
keep tight control of them.
Indeed.
It's a very secret location for a safe house.
You guys rolled a high check when you walked past.
Yeah.
But I mean, on the outside, it looks innocuous enough. As you're thinking this, the clerk goes, Jiro, come inside. And the half-elven individual who was outside sort of just pops into the door. Yes, sir? Watch these wayward adventurers for me, will you? Don't let them walk around. Keep them here. And she steps out and walks through. And as she walks through, she sort of turns to Clarence, sort of at the door, and you see Althea from where you're standing. You see her go, "You're a guard!" And just walks straight past, out of sight. The door closes. Excuse me. Cameras are all frozen again. Hurrah!
Yeah, mine's on a really nice spot of me too, right?
Yeah, I'll fix that.